Ooh, my fault, guys. My fault. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know. I ain't never late. And today I'm late. I apologize, guys. I was working. I was getting this work done, making some shit happen. You know what I mean? Gotta take care of these kids. You feel me? Shout out to everybody. Shout out to all the real ones, all the ones taking care of their kids on a daily. You feel me? Shout out to my cat. I don't know if y'all see him. That's my guy. It's my guy Momo. He fucking spoiled his shit. He spoiled his shit. Oh. Can't even let the dogs out. Can't even let my dogs out without people being weird.
You want to come outside, fuck with them, call them over to you.
Yeah, I'm live.
I'm sorry.
You okay? Can you hit juice? Yeah, for sure.
The dog scared me.
He will be tripping.
You don't know how to listen. So don't go fuck with it.
Yeah.
Hey JR, you treat me bad, but it's okay.
Shout out to the guy JR. Shout out to my dog and my cat for being spoiled as shit. Marvel, get down.
Let's go. Marvel, come on.
Shout out to everybody. Like I said, I apologize for my lateness. I had a long day today. But I got some dope artists coming on today. Shout out to the guy.
This call is from a PRC correctional facility and is subject to monitoring and recording. Utilization of an unapproved application and three-way calls to communicate are strictly prohibited and a violation of PRC policy. Thank you for using GPO.
Shout out to the guy. Shout out to Zoo the Rider. What's up, bro? What's up, bro? I appreciate you coming on. What's up, bro? I got my guy Phenom OB on the line right now. Shout out to Phenom OB.
Papa shit.
Yeah, you on speaker, bro.
These bitches want their ass beat.
We just started. I'm about to pull on JR Gene. JR, you still up there, bro? Where you at? Send me a request, bro. Shout out to my guy Zoo. Big Slim. Shout out to you. Can you send him?
I'm not sure.
Hey Zoo. I was looking for your music, bro. Send me, inbox me on your Instagram real quick. On my Instagram, inbox me one of your links real quick, bro. Inbox me your link. What's up, cuz? Stay on the line, bro. We live. We out here making it happen. What's up, cuz? I want you to hear this track. You ready for this? You ready for this, cuz? Oh man, I gotta play it off the other list. That's my fault. My fault. We in here though. Cuz I want you to listen to the track. Tell me what you think. All right. Yeah, you should be able to hear it, bro. Hey Chris, with Chris Royale, you on yet, bro? What's up? Queen track. That's my work right there, bro. What you doing? All right, yo, listen to this track, cuz. Tell me what you think.
Thinking different, like making your brain. You are special too. Think of what you do, you're becoming straight. Now you're running cold, now what you say. I'm missing you, this is enough. I'm running for my language, I'm not taking love. I think this is your son. Be love on the world, yeah, it's never real time. She all takes shit, oh yeah, listen to my hustle, this is enough. I'm running for my language, I'm taking love. I think this is your son. Be love on the world, yeah, it's never real time. She all takes shit, oh yeah,
Here he goes. Here he goes. Hey, Chris Royale, I appreciate you jumping on. My fault, I was a little bit late today. I had to get some work done. But I've been looking forward to talking to you, bro. Hey, Chris, what's up, bro? I'm about to pull you on in a second. Hey, JR, what's up, G?
Yo, bro, what's going on?
Phenom on the line. Phenom Obit said that song is a classic.
What's that?
That IttyBittyRee, his lullaby. Hey, JR, we about to pull on Chris Royale real quick for this interview.
Yeah, I'm on my way. I'm on my way to my office right now.
You straight.
I gotta make sure I have all my supplies.
Straight up, I'm on the same tip right now. Like I said, man, I was running late a little bit today. I had to feed these kids, but I've been waiting to speak with Chris Royale for a couple reasons, man. I'm about to invite you right now, bro. Check your invite. I've been waiting to speak with you for a couple reasons, man. I've been following you, and I saw that you was a substitute teacher, And I think that's the dopest shit ever, bro. In case I had told you, I think that's dopest shit, bro, that you a teacher, bro. That's real. And I don't talk about it a lot, but what I'm gonna say is this, right? When I started rapping a long ass time ago, and I didn't give a fuck about reading and writing and shit. I didn't give a fuck about none of that shit, right? And I was in like maybe 3rd, 4th grade, right? And the teacher pitched shit into perspective for me. Like, you know what I mean? He's like, bro, you think like go look at this. Like they write. Feel me? Like these people are intellectuals. And I, you know what I mean? I sat down, I'm like, man, this nigga right. And that's when I started taking school a little bit more serious, to be honest with you. So I've been really waiting to speak with you, Chris, to be honest with you, because, you know what I mean? I respect that, bro. Like I said, man, the teacher put shit into perspective for me. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? I've been looking forward to having this convo.
All right, I'm back, man. I'm back.
Straight up, man. So, clear it up, bro. Clear it up. What's your official artist name, bro?
Chris Royale. I appreciate that too, because some people be calling me like I'll get hit with like the Chris Royals and just Royal and stuff like that. So I appreciate it. It's just Chris Royale.
Now look, me being an artist, bro, I always do that because my rap name is MysfitEaZy. You feel me? One word, MysfitEaZy. So I already know what it's like. You know what I mean? People be like, my, you know what I mean? Looking at my shit all crazy. But you know what I mean? Also, I feel like as artists, like that's the biggest thing. Feel me? You know what I mean? We need people in order for people to find us. They need to know who we are. Like
facts.
Like you feel me? I got a question off topic. It's on topic, but it's off topic. Where my track at, bro? Where the Black Queens go?
So there was a little mix up with the with some stuff with it, so it got pulled down. But it'll be back. It should be back up soon. Right now, my I can still send that to you like exclusively though. No problem.
For sure. Look, bro, it been getting spins on my channel since we've been on, since I've been talking to you. That's my shit. I ain't gonna fraud. I like that track a lot, bro. I thought that track was dope. I played that track probably almost every episode or some shit. I thought it was a dope track. No, seriously, I really like the concept of the track. I feel like more people, you know what it is, bro. You know what it is, bro. You know what I mean? The song for y'all who didn't hear it, the song was called Black Queens. It speaks for itself. The title speaks for itself. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
Like for real, the title speaks for itself. Like, what you want me to tell you about the song? It was a good song about black women. Like, you feel me? like, what more you want me to say?
Right.
But yeah, man, I thought that track was real dope. Where you get your inspiration from when it comes to making music, bro?
So I remember when I first linked up with like my main folks that like inspired me to really like take it serious as like a real my craft and my art. And my homeboy D, he had told me, he was like, think of like three, maybe like pick at least three artists, right? That whose styles and music like resonate with you, and pull one thing from each of them and make it your own.
Right.
So
right.
I pulled like Andre 3000 storytelling.
Period. I love Andre. That's my guy. That's my guy.
Pull Stevie Wonder's ability to just paint pictures, because Stevie's blind, but like
but he can tell you a story. Boy, said you climb on the rocket, then me and stop. That's my nigga, Stevie.
And then my most important one was Jay-Z's timelessness.
Timelessness, yeah.
Because I feel like from the beginning to now of his career, he's been able to be timeless. Like first it was like the drug dealing rap, then it was like the get money rap, then it was like the flexing rap, then it was like the grown man rap. Then it was like I'm married, then it was like I'm cheating on my wife, but I'm still together. We made it work. Then it's like it was like you saw like his growth as a man throughout his whole career, and that's why his music is so timeless. So those are things like I'm
not a huge Jay-Z fan, but I follow Jay-Z and I learn a lot from him. Feel me? If that makes sense. I'm not understand, but I can never take nothing away from this dude, bro. I gotta, you know what I mean? You gotta pay attention and watch this nigga. Cause he make very smart moves. Very smart moves. You know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? Some shit you can't take away from people. You feel what I'm saying? Like some shit you gotta, you know what I mean? And Jay-Z is one of those guys, like a couple episodes I was telling somebody, he said, Hove's a living legend, and I tell you why. Everybody want to be Hove, and Hove's still alive. And that's just a fact, bro. That's a fact. No matter whether you like them or dislike them. Like, you feel me? Everybody want to be in the position this man is in. Like, let's just be real.
Facts.
Facts. It's a fact. You know what I'm saying? So, like, yeah, like, I think those three artists are great, great three artists, bro. Andre is definitely my top 5. I love Andre. I can go on about Andre for days. Like, this is my guy, right? I know you see the inspiration in my style. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like, that's my guy. And Stevie, come on, man. That's classic shit, bro. That's classic shit.
Yes. Stevie could go in that timeless category too, though, too.
Yeah, for sure. But I like what you pulled from him. The fact that he can paint a picture. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers ain't even trying to paint pictures no more. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's all the same shit. So like when you hear, and that's why I was excited to speak with you, because I knew that, you know what I mean, it was going to be an intellectual conversation. You know what I'm saying? We was going to be able to talk about more than just the average Joe shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So tell me about yourself. How'd you get into music?
So I started off, like, I've been writing since like elementary, middle school, but I never really took it as like a craft. It was more just like an outlet that was kind of like a hobby that turned into a passion. So it was like one day, like, I grew up like in church and everything, so I was like, music was like in my life regardless. Like, then like my granddaddy, he had like the old, like, you know, like you go in the basement, it's the whole wall with the sound system, CD going here, and it's the stack of all, like, he had all of that in the basement. So like I would go in the basement, it'd be like some, like the Whispers over here, it'd be like Minnie Riperton over here, Teddy Pendergrass over here, like so I'm just jamming out the oldies, listening to the good oldies but goodies, and then like between like developing like my spiritual connection and like to the music in church, like I always loved being around music. I just didn't know what I could do with it myself. So like my older cousin, G, he had like a R&B group that he was doing. So he was like, "Yo, little cuz, let me you trying to come to our studio session?" Mine was like my first session I ever been to. I was like, yeah, let's go. So he brought me through, and he was like, "This is my squad. We gonna work on our song, and then let me know what you think." So I'm like, "All right." So while they worked on the song, he stopped and looked at me and was like, "You know how to write hooks?" And I was like, "I don't know." Like in my head, I'm like, "I don't know." Like, we gonna find out today. Like, so it was like, when in Rome, do as. I'm like, I don't know how. I might not know how, but I ain't gonna tell you I don't know how. Like,
we gonna figure this shit out right now, for real.
Right. Like, it was like,
he put you on the track that day.
Yes. So I'm like,
and that was it.
Like, I did the hook, and that it was crazy, and they was looking at me. I was a young boy. They was like, "Yo, you an artist, bro. Like, you." It was like, "Yo, you an artist. Like, you need to start taking this shit serious." So I was like, and that was when it started clicking. I was like, because he was like, "Yo, you could take this shit somewhere." Like, and that's when I started really zoning in on like being a lyricist and being mindful of my words and being like tactical with like what I put out there. And,
Because all that shit matters, bro. All that shit matters, man. Who you want to receive, who you want seeing it. You know what I mean? What message you're portraying. All that shit matters, bro. And this is what I'm going to say, man. When listening to your music, I can see what you're trying to get across. You know what I mean? I can see the positivity that you're trying to spread. You know what I mean? I feel that connection with your music and the spirituality. You know what I'm saying? I can see that. I can feel that. And I can hear that. You know what I mean? Just listening to a couple of the tracks that I did hear. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, watching your posts. I had seen you've been doing them challenges. Tell me about the challenges, bro.
Oh, yo, the challenges. So, first one I did, it was recently. My boy Young Setter, he's from Delaware. He did this challenge called the Bucket 26 challenge. Like his album is actually dropping next month. So like his he did a challenge where if you did a verse to the beat, winner got picked. I didn't win, but like it was a lot of great competition. It was dope. We got the network and all that, so it was cool. No losses here.
Right.
So it was like,
right. No, I mean that's positive. That's always all love. But you know what I mean? Because us as artists got to remember to come together. You feel me? We got to remember to come together, and that's the good thing that y'all did there.
Yeah, win, lose, or draw was just like, cause plus that's my boy. Regardless, like we know what it is. Like we could do it.
Right. If he really need a track, he gonna pick. You know what I mean? It is what it is.
So I did that one, and then people were like, I got good feedback from it. So I was like, let me see what's really up with this. So I go like, I ain't been on my TikTok in maybe like 2 years. Like I kid you not. I go on there, I'm at like 95 followers. Like just not do like no traffic, no traction.
Right.
So I go on there and I found the Chris Brown and Friday song, the Don't Give It Away. And they had a challenge going for that too. So I did that and it was all right. Like it had a decent reception. But then the following day, like I go on there again, I see another John. This dude is a producer, Baby on the Track. He makes like beats that kind of fit like Y and J. So he did one of them beats and it said like, I want to see who could rap on it. So like he had dropped it like that day. So I was like, first come, first serve. Like, let me hop on this joint. Like, let me get the ball rolling. So I get on it, and next thing you know, like 2 days later, I think I'm at like close to 8,000 views on that joint there.
That's like, good shit, bro.
Like,
that's good shit, bro. And that's consistency, man. People seeing you, people start looking for the shit, start waiting. You know what I mean? Like I said, when I saw it, I was like, all right, okay. You know what I mean? I was up on top of that shit. That's good shit, bro. That's good shit. You heard of the challenge that they got going on in Philly?
The Greg challenge. Yeah, I'm on that too. I gotta be intricate when I do my Greg G's challenges. And that's
how I was feeling about it. So I'm like, if I want to do it, like I'm gonna take my time with it. So many people did it. You know what I mean? And it's the topic is such a like it's a serious topic. I feel like it's a serious topic. You know what I mean? Talk about pain, and there's so many different types of pain. You know what I mean? Like it's like, what direction do you go in? What, you know what I mean? And especially when you go and watch all the people's shit, a lot of people is rapping. I don't want to say rapping about the same thing, but like, you know what I mean? Like the pain that they are I don't want to say promoting, but you know what I mean? The pain that they're expressing is like, man, it's all kinds of pain. Feel me? I could do the pain challenge about me and my girl and kids type shit. You know what I mean? Because they go through pain. You know what I mean? It's all different types of pain. So I think that's a dope talent. Shout out to Greg G's. We probably gonna have him on real soon. Real soon. That's my guy for real.
Shout out to Greg.
Shout out to Greg G's. Yeah, man. He a real cool dude. You know what I mean? Real down to earth. And I respect that he getting the artists to come together. You know what I mean? Doing this thing when you see it, you know what I mean? He's posting everybody's music. You know what I mean? Artists ain't been doing that in a while. Where we been looking out for each other, and you know what I mean? Sharing each other's work, and that's what this whole platform is about. Getting everybody on the same page and on the same level. You know what I'm saying? JR, you do anything with that challenge, bro?
I have recorded it. I just never posted it because I don't know. Feel like I could.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
was like, it's enough. Like what really did for me.
Marvel.
There were certain people that I wanted to hear on it. I wanted to hear do it. And I ended up hearing them do it. And it was exactly what I expected.
What you wanted. Yo, I'm gonna be real, bro. I seen Reed had did it. I seen
he was one of the names that I
wanted to see Reed. I ain't gonna lie. I wanted
the names I had. And Ness.
That, oh man, I seen that joint. I was like, yeah, that was right. That joint was right.
But it's other boys I would like to see do it. Like I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna redo it though.
But yeah, man. So you said you was okay. So what you working on right now, bro?
Right now I'm working on a lot of songs that are in that kind of like that realm of like Black Queen. So now, like, honestly, it's kind of like the next song I'm working on dropping is like almost like a Black Queen Part 2 called Brown Sugar.
Oh, I like that. I like that title.
And
I like the concept and the title. Put the icing on the cake. Brown Sugar, I like that.
It's like a soulful, like jazzy type vibe. I got another song I'm working on called Inflation. Like, and the concept of that song is like people love you like they so like the intro is like they love you now for the low because you might blow up, but how them niggas gonna treat you when the price go up. So it's like
right.
That's fire.
I like that line, right? Because that's how niggas get.
If I remember this, I was like, nigga, give me the time of
Shout
day.
out to So
They won't give me the time of day in a day of my time. Then I tell you,
she a vibe. I like her. She cool.
Who that? I'm sorry, I missed it. What you say? So Danger?
Yeah, she
Word.
Cool. I met her at your brother joint.
Word. Shout out to you, So Danger 911. Shout out my guy Memo to Don. He in the comments right now. He couldn't make it on. He
Memo in there.
Yeah. Shout out to Ill Will.
Memo said if you could open up for any major artist, who would it be?
Oh yeah, that's a good question.
Ooh, if I could open up for any major artist, man, that's a great question. If I could open up for any major artist, damn, just one. All right,
that's a good question.
It's a great question. I would have to say I would love to do I would love to open up and do a set with Stevie.
Yo, I think that would be fire. Why would you do that? Why Stevie?
Why Stevie? Because I like performing with like a jazzy sound. Like I love like instrumentals. Like I love doing like live performances. Like produced instrumentals are like cool. Like, you know, the Logic made, the FL Pro Tools made instrumentals are cool. But when you got like them live, it's nothing like that.
Like live instruments. No, that actual drum set, nigga on the piano, motherfucker on the guitar.
Yeah. Like, cause it's like a sound that like that sound in itself when you perform live is a sound that will never be created again. Like in that identical space. Like
that's the thing about imperfection.
Shout out to that.
You feel me? It be the tiny imperfections in a song or in a you know what I mean? Like, or even when a producer make a beat on the computer, they put imperfections in a note.
Yeah.
Feel me? That little imperfection, it makes so much of a difference. Feel me? Or like that Drake song when the dude at the end he be like, do you cry in tune? Is it Drake song? No, it's B.O.B. and Andre 3000. It's B.O.B. and Andre 3000. The nigga he was like he was like, you need to practice more. Feel me? Cause you gotta play your guitar in tune or whatever. He was like, bro, do you cry in tune? Do you laugh in tune? Like, no, bro, that little imperfection is what makes it real. Like, you know what I mean? It makes it come together. Like, for real, like, so, cause otherwise it'd just be, it sound robotic. You feel me? It sound robotic. Something that's, you know what I mean? Something that's playing on the loop. Even the untrained ear can hear that.
Yeah. There's one artist I definitely pulled that mindset from was Kendrick when he dropped Overly Dedicated. It was like one of his first projects. It was and the intro to it was like the Heart Part 2. and like at the end of it, he was doing like a double time flow to it, but he recorded it till he just ran out of breath. So like you could hear him like coughing like on the beat,
Right.
Like he was like like you heard like, and he was like fuck, like so. But then he like kept going, but like that's like stuff like that, like it give it like
it gave the song a whole different feel. Yeah,
I was right there when you did that.
Yeah.
It don't
for
feel
sure.
like you punched it in, like, and there's nothing wrong with like being like someone who when they record, like I do that sometimes too. Like when you record, you punch in, but I love my flaws.
Yo, this nigga.
And who caught me? All right.
Are you ready for this?
It was my little brother. So my little.
All right. The question was for the live for when we run it back, because this is gonna go on YouTube and everything. The question was, be honest, have you ever been caught singing in the shower, and who caught you?
Yo, so my brother has caught me singing in the shower like multiple times. Like he just be walking past the bathroom. He would knock on the door, like, and I just be in there, like, in my own world. Like, it's like I'm performing at Powerhouse, like, in that joint, like, speaking it, like, it's all the hot water mist coming out the bathroom. All he hear is me singing and stuff. He like, nigga, you good? Like, but then he would like, all right, never mind, I'm gonna leave you alone. I'll be back. And like, that's honestly, I was always that person that not got caught, but like. I would like even in my dorm rooms, like people would be hear me singing like in the shower, or like rapping, or like just like rehearsing or performing stuff like just random shit in the shower. Just
I got a question for you.
Kid Bambi said in the shower is when you feel it more.
Exactly.
Go ahead,
Jack. Has there ever been a time during a performance or a studio session where you just wasn't it?
Yeah, like it was my first live performance. I got booed off stage. Like my first ever live performance in front of a bunch of people I did not know. I was a freshman in college, like in South Carolina, like fresh out of Philly, going down there thinking I was a hot boy. Like I was like, yo, like I get on stage, I'm like, yo, what? Like, cause I was like in high school, like when I would rap, everybody come around like, oh, that shit hot. I get on stage, they like, yo. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, so I'm sitting there, I'm like, yo, it was humbling though. I ain't even gonna lie, because I guarantee you that
did you finish
performance after that, I ain't get booed ever again.
Straight up.
Did you finish?
Did I what?
Did you finish?
Did I finish? Oh yeah. I finished. Like that's how so like I treat my performances like an experience. It's like whether you might be booing me, but there's somebody in that crowd that's rooting for me. You feel me? Like there's somebody in that crowd that wanted to like what I'm saying or that felt what I'm doing. So it's like while it might be like 70% booing, that other 30% is who I'm putting on a show for. And hell, even if you booing me, I put on the show for you because I got you talking still.
Yup, straight up. You got to see it. You got to see me.
Because whether you hate me or not, my name is in your mouth now.
They say all publicity is good publicity.
That's how I feel. Like if you going to talk about me,
you talking about me. Period. So look, I found this track. This you right? This back track?
Yeah.
You want to listen to this song? Let's play this track.
Oh yeah, for sure. Run that.
Let's go, man. Run this real quick. Y'all mute y'all live real quick so we can play it real loud, real nice. You ready?
She made me laugh, really big. What's the grand? I was the girlfriend, so I slid back and back. You know what it is. Back in the back, I got a front with a back in the back. I got a front with a back in the back. With a bad ass shit going back in the back. I'm trying to rock your head. I'm trying to rock your head. You gon' rock with Chris. You know you rock with this. Back in the back, I got a front with a back in the back. I got a front with a back in the back. With a bad ass shit going back in the back. I'm trying to rock your head. I'm trying to rock your head. You gon' rock with Chris. You know you rock with this.
Yo, that track was fire, bro.
That joint I appreciate it. That joint I made, honestly, that joint I made, like, I won't say by accident. I made it like I was just going through beats and I found that beat, like, and I literally was just like in my car, like with the joint, like instrumental, like blasting. I'm just like back to the back, back to the back. I just kept saying it over and over again. And then next thing you know, I gotta get to the crib and record this shit. And
I like that track, bro. I thought that shit was fire, bro. I thought the beat was right. The beat is like a perfect like party song. Yeah. I thought the topic was already too. Like, you feel me? I thought it came together good. It was real fun, like a fun track. Feel me? I could see it like being played at like the club. You know what I mean? Females dancing to it and shit. That shit was right.
Yeah, I was feeling the energy on that joint. I definitely like the vibe. I like how it sounds. Yeah, that's it. That's it. It's because it's like the thing that I like about it is I would hear that beat and skip past it.
Yo, that's
because the first thing I would think, I would skip past it initially. I would come back to it, but what he did to it, I wouldn't have thought to do it that way.
Bro, I like what you did to the beat, bro. I thought that shit was fire.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, and that's why I'll be like, so that's why I listen to it. I'm like, damn, he fucked that up. I wouldn't have did that. Like, I'd have did something to it, but it wouldn't have been that. Like, it wouldn't have been that. Like,
that was right.
I like that. I like
the way you put that together, bro.
Yeah, that jump.
And then also, I can't even. And now I think about it. I wouldn't even wrote to that.
Look, this is what I'm gonna say, bro. This is what I'm gonna say.
It'd have been smart. I wouldn't have wrote to it. I like that. Like,
this is what
when I hear people make songs to beats that I would never think to use, I'm intrigued.
I know, right? Like, oh shit, you can do that. But look. What I thought is cool about it, what I thought is really cool is this. Being a conscious rapper, it's hard to make songs like that. Fun songs that everybody want to listen to. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Because you being conscious, you try to be conscious, everybody don't want to hear that shit. You feel me? But when you could switch it up and throw on the track like that, that'll keep your audience.
Yeah. So the way, like, I look at myself, like, I consider myself like a Renaissance artist. So, like,
I like that.
Like, it's not one like box you could put me in for like, I know how to be quote unquote like lyrical or paint a picture or like chop a beat down with my flow. Like, no matter what beat it is, like I look at myself as like a lyrical paleontologist. I put that in my IG bio. And what that means is like, so like to be lyrical is like expressing your emotions in a vivid way. Like just with what you write and all of that. And like pantology is like just how like a view of knowledge, like a view of all knowledge. So like I just look at everything as like in a lyrical way. So like even if it's just people talking, like I listen to the cadence and how people talk, how people walk, how people step. Like just everything has like a lyrical cadence to it, and everything has like
some type of rhythm to it. No, I feel that, bro. I feel that.
And that's how I approach like. That's honestly how I look at life, for real, because you could tell where
I feel
my
it.
tempo, and I like.
Yeah, bro.
That's why
I got to a point where
one of them styles I could bite.
Right, I got to a point where when I rap, like it's just a conversation between me and the beat.
Fact.
You feel me? It's me talking to the beat.
The realest thing my friend said to me was, "Your voice is an extra instrument."
Yo, we just got finished talking about this last episode.
Like,
Then we just talked about that last episode. We all in one choir, bro. No, not last episode. The episode with Lucky. Just got finished talking about that, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like for real, your voice is a. We all in the choir together, bro. We all our own instrument.
Mem asked, "What's the best advice you would give artists today?"
My best advice is find your lane and stay there. Like every other, like there's your wave is gonna come. Like whether it sound like it's not or right now or not, your wave is gonna come. Like it's been times where like I've followed the wave instead of becoming the wave. So my career like shifted in and out because I'm trying to be like them instead of being myself.
Instead of being yourself,
like if it was meant for me to have that style, I'd have started that style. But I got my
own.
So I'm gonna kick my shit. Like me, I like rapping. I like rhyming. Like you cut some beats on, I'm gonna go crazy. I could do it for days. Like I'm not gonna be one of them dudes like where I'm trying to make like all the hip shaking music, or the party music, or the dance. I can if I wanted to, I could. But that's not your lane.
You found your lane.
My full lane. Like that's not like
you found your lane and you stand in it. That you found your lane and you stand in it. See, like that's why I like that. That's what I be explaining in Memo. You good. As long as you stay in your lane, you gonna go far. Like the moment you swerve a little bit into my lane,
that's what what you doing, bro?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, but that's my guy, though. Shout out to Memo, man. But, you stay in your lane, I stay in my lane, and everybody get to their destination. Because I'm a reckless driver. You understand? I'm a reckless driver, so stay in your lane. My license suspended. Not fucking playing with me, man. But now, shout out to Memo, man. Me and Memo, that's bro, man. That's bro.
No, that's
we did this records. We did this records about each other. We just posted them up. Like that was just like two brothers just was sparring. It was just a lyrical sparring match. Like just to see where he was at, see where I was at. That shit was all love though.
They was what's it called when they was fencing? That's what it's called. It's fencing. They was fencing.
I love doing that. Like that's honestly how I got like good as a lyricist. Like back when like we had the Walkmans, like with the CD, put the CD in there, the headphones. Like I would download instrumentals, put them on my CD, put them in my Walkman, be walking around with the headphones on, just rapping about everything I saw, like off the top of my head. Like I wouldn't even be like writing it down. Like I just be walking around like there goes Shorty waiting for the bus. She on the phone. I think she about to cuss. Like just anything. Like, whatever was on my head. Like I was rapping, like, and now it got to the point where like my homeboys would do like challenges with me. Like they would like pull up like index cards and write different words on them, and they'd be like, all right, boom, here. Boom, here. And I would like.
That's what we used to do when I was in college.
I got a question for you.
Shoot.
So, in a cipher.
Yeah.
Four artists, including yourself. So 3 other artists. Name 3 artists that you would want to be in this cipher with?
Philly or just in general?
No,
In general.
artists, in general, mainstream, underground. Name 3 artists that you would want in this cipher.
Ooh, 3 other artists. So give me one of them. Gotta be Ness. Give me Ness. Give me cipher wise, cause I want some spitters. Like, I don't want nobody to play with that. I want some.
I got a follow-up question. I'm waiting. I want to hear. I just want to hear how you answer this.
Give me.
Shout out to who you
Ness,
with.
yeah.
Ooh, give me D Smoke.
Ooh, from the Cali ball.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Give me D Smoke.
He's dope.
And give me and give me
Wait, watch
Rum
this.
Nitty.
And Rum Nitty, the alien. Okay, now, that's the cipher right there. It's going to be voted on. Where do you place the rankings after it's all said and done?
After it's all said and done,
What do you feel the rankings would be from rank 1, 2, 3, and 4?
crazy as it sounds, I would put myself on.
That's what you better had to fuck
I was
say.
about to say.
Because I'm on everybody's head. Like I'm like, I don't care how everybody pen that I mentioned is crazy. So if I'm in there with y'all, like I'm on y'all head. Like I ain't even think about who's 2, 3, and 4. Like I'm gonna one. All second place is the first bowl to lose. Like I'm gunning for first.
As you should, bro. That's the answer. Who's your favorite rapper? Dylan, bro. That's the answer. Every time.
And people used to think I was crazy when I would say stuff like, they be like, who's your favorite rapper? Like myself.
But that's what I don't understand. That's supposed to be the answer. That's supposed to be the answer.
It's other rappers and artists that I like and that I enjoy to listen to.
Right. But
I love me. I love me overall. They said you last, bro.
That's nice to think. I mean, that sounds nice. So you put me up there with him, and I gotta make it
like
shitty face.
But yeah, man. My fault. But you said, yeah, bro. Y'all remember when shit, I don't know if he really said that shit or if it was just Dave Chappelle.
I'm coming in blind. Can you make me a believer? Cause Memo said you will be coming in last, and since I haven't heard you, I can only agree with you. So can you make me a believer that you wouldn't come in last?
Oh, that sounds like a challenge.
No problem. Yo, listen. It's Roy the Don up in the cipher up in Uptown. It's like sex with a square. I don't fuck around. From city to city, I've never won town. Hands in the sky whenever a nigga touch down. Never been a street nigga. I don't sip heavy. Keeping green, getting rid of birds like I'm Chip Kelly. I'm on my college shit, student loan scholarships. Never seen a Ruger and I couldn't show a hollow tip. But I can get these young niggas the hope that you could be the greatest if you put your dreams in the scope and drop lines that is equally dope and keep giving them hard, spitting them bars, not squeezable soap. So OGs take the lead and try to be the man and help these lost boys fly without Peter Pan. And show them that it's more to life than this street shit. Life is like a song and it's never given a remix. So make it hit while you got a chance to make it hot. You only guarantee to miss if you don't take a shot. And only find what you go seeking. Sidebar for no reason, this flow freezing like snow season. Sweetest cinnamon killing all of these synonyms bar for bar. If your artist is feeling froggy, then send them in. And I'ma show them I'm at the top of the totem post. Like a side chick or a stepdaddy, know your role. I fell off for a minute. Now I'm back at it. Claiming what's rightfully mine. Sorry, you can't have it. Shifted from rapping and rhythms to activism. Now I'm back to giving bars, my nigga. That's back to prison. The real is back. Known for eating edible beats. Oh, I'm capping, nigga. Listen, have several seats. Because you could never be incredible me and do the shit that I did in the past year. You pussy like Pap Smear. Listen, I'm my family's meal ticket with this ill spit. And if you didn't fuck with it, sorry, you gotta deal with it. Never mind that apology ixnay. The shit you hear now is just a regular Chris day. In Philly, where these little niggas grip their heat, start shooting like Pistol Pete. Maravich with the savage shit. Take a nigga life. Well, ain't that a bitch? Past tense was a bitch. Notice who you fucking with. It's Roy. And they forgot I was the guy. Niggas talking about I fell off. I'm like, where the fuck was I? I've been grinding and grinding, put overtime with the rhyming, and now I'm going. Then I work, left it up the guy with the timing. Now I'm balling with a hot hand. Never could I stop, man. Then I skate and I slip, not like the rock band. Known for sending rappers on the daily like the Maury show. Put me on the beat, and you know this is how the story go. I heard verse with curses, verse my flow is smooth as cursive words. Egyptian hieroglyphics, painting pictures while on earth and words. Do it to the maximum with a minimal effort. A B C D E F. I got a flow that can't F with Roy.
Hey, Mem. Hey, Mem, you said he would be last, bro. You fucking lied, man. You came on this show and you in the comments lying, bro. You in the comments lying, bro. You in the comments lying. You said that man be last, man.
Oh my God, boy!
Like, man.
I told y'all he was a problem.
Them niggas he named for that cipher, they have a motherfucking issue with it. They have a whole problem on their hands. They don't even know about.
They don't even know about it. They ain't even know it was gonna be like that.
They be mad as shit. They get embarrassed like that up there. I know I'll be pissed off.
Oh, that shit was right, bro. For real.
Like, man, y'all ain't telling me y'all had a ringer. Like, damn. Y'all, like, he the cheat code. Like, y'all got he the cheat code.
Kid Bambi in the comments, he's fucking with that joint. He said they said I fell off. Where was I at? Then you snapped.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that was it. That was it.
I'm an artist, but I'm an MC at heart. That's where everything started. Right?
I can appreciate a lyricist. I can appreciate a lyricist.
Yeah, man.
Like, don't just come up to me rapping and shit. Like, I don't like. I want to hear something. Like, keep me listening to you, focused on you.
Yeah.
My attention span, for real, like,
Because a lot of these motherfuckers don't be saying nothing on the track, bro. Let's just be real.
But that's my writing style, though. Honestly, like, my writing style caters to that because I'm the same way. Like, it gotta be some hot shit over and over and over and over. Like, like when I write a verse, like, I'm emptying the clip every single line. Cause like I don't even want to bore myself.
Right. Exactly. Yo, and that's my thing, bro. People be posting shit like they don't know that shit not hot, bro. Like,
right.
Like, you know what I mean, bro? Motherfuckers be posting shit that ain't hot, and you be like, yo, like, for real? All right. Yeah. Like, all right. I ain't trying to hate on you or nothing, but yeah, I mean, everybody's shit not hot.
I remember the first heavy cipher I did. It was down South Street, back when they had the store Ethic, the clothing store.
Yeah.
By the TLA. They used to have these joints called Cypher Sundays down there. It was one joint. It was a crazy joint. Tierra Whack came through that joint.
Shit.
Billy was in that joint. OT the Real was in that joint.
Oh, everybody was out there, motherfucker.
And they had like a challenge, like the winner took home some bread and some merch. I came second to OT the Real, but that was when I was like, I was like a pup in it. And like OT came up to me and was like, yo, cuz, like, you got some shit, bro. He was like, yeah. And even Gilly came up to me and was like, nigga, the only reason he beat you is because he been doing it longer. He been doing it longer,
yo. It be like that sometimes. Like, all right, you know what I mean? His fan base is a little bit bigger, so more people are willing to, you know what I mean, accept that nigga.
Plus he got a little more season, and like, when people, like you can't outwork time. Like,
period.
So it's like I can work as much as I can in the space I got, But like, if you got 5-6 years ahead of me, like you going to have more momentum. You should have more momentum than me. I'll say that. Like, I'm not saying it's a guarantee, but you should. Like, so it's like you gotta. And I appreciate that he got the flow that they keep you tuned in, progresses in. For sure, I appreciate that. And what's crazy is when I first started writing these, like I found like when I was moving out my mom's house, I found like one of my old rhyme books from like when I was in middle school, and I was just looking at this stuff. I was like, yo, I was trash. Like
that's how you be, right? Like, what the fuck was I talking about?
But you look like T.I. So I actually know him. That's my Damani. That's my man Sims. He produced for him.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. I love to see us artists, us underground artists making moves, bro. Like I talk to Jay Royale almost every day, like every other day type shit. You feel me? And he be moving, he be doing his shows, he been, you know what I mean, traveling, trying to make some shit happen. And I appreciate that. I love that shit, bro. I love seeing I feel like y'all are my people. Like, you know what I mean? Mem was talking about it one episode. You find your people anywhere you go. You feel me? And even on Instagram, I find my people. And I think it's a beautiful thing. I'm humbled every week, every Monday at these interviews, you know what I mean? Because of the people that come through, they come on and they talk with me, they sit down. Like it's humbling. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate everybody. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be able to do this without you guys.
No, for real. Like I ain't even been outside in a minute, and because I had knee surgery, so I was down bad for a grip. Couldn't walk for a little bit, but like once I Derrick Rose the knee up, you literally was the first person that hit me up. Like it was just like, yo, what's up? Like let's go live. Like you was the first person, and I appreciate that. Like for real, cause like
yeah, man, I had stumbled across your music and I had heard it. I'm like, oh, this shit alright. I fuck with bro. You feel me? So I'm like, man, let me reach out to him. Like, hopefully this nigga hit me. You know what I mean? That's how. Hopefully this nigga hit me back. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers be hitting me back. Like, man, bro, we scheduled out. We got almost 20 episodes scheduled. You feel me? Like, that's love, man. That's love. That's like, I appreciate that shit. Feel me? And this is the thing, bro. I got my own record label. I got my own artists. You feel me? I'm not interviewing my artists at all. You feel not at all, but like the interviews that I'm talking about, it's not my artists. This is other artists. You feel me? I wouldn't be able to do nothing. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I could interview my artists. Feel me? But how many shows is that? That's like 1-2 episodes. You know what I mean? Like, I still wouldn't be able to do nothing. I still wouldn't be able to do nothing without other artists. You feel me? And it's just humbling. It's been a real humbling experience putting this whole thing together, and you know what I mean, having people come out and reach out and talk to me, man. It's been love.
What do you say? Which one of your songs took a long time to write? Oh man. So it was a song. So it was like one of them situations where I had a song. Like, I had a concept for a song. I just needed a beat. Then, like, I got tired of looking for the beat, and I started writing the song. Then I stopped writing the song because I really needed the beat. So, like, it took me forever. Like, then I finally got both. And then I put them together, and it was, like, it was money. I still haven't. I got it recorded halfway. I'm just waiting to see what's going on, like, with
shout out to my guy, feature. You said you looking for a feature for the track?
Yeah.
You already know. Send that shit this way, bro. No, man.
No problem.
No, for sure, bro. Look, bro, I'm all about linking. I actually just started working on a compilation album for the Mysfit Live. Because what we want to do is, bro, we want to take this shit on tour, bro. So I'm hoping. Like I said, I got like 20. I got like 20 episodes. That was my next thing. I got like 20 episodes scheduled. Feel me? All different types of artists from all over the place. And my goal, I'm from Philly, but right now I'm in Dayton, Ohio. Feel me? My goal is to merge all the cities. Everybody from the different cities, we're gonna come together and try to turn this into a tour. You feel me? I'm aiming for next year.
Hella bangers in the tuck. Right.
I'm aiming for next year so everybody can, you know what I mean? Everybody can get themselves together. Everybody can get ready. We can figure out the venues and everything.
Yeah, that ain't nothing for me. Keep me posted.
Yeah, man, bro. I really want this to go off. And what I want to do is I want to head the tour off with a Mysfit Live mixtape. Feel me? And what I'm gonna do is I'm everybody that's been on the live, I'm trying to get them to do a feature with me. Do the feature, and the song will go on the Mysfit Live tape. Everybody will get splits off the tape. You know what I mean? And we go tour off the tape. My set will be the tape. Everybody else can do their own songs.
Oh, question. Got a question. What point was it when you found your versatile ways? So, all right. So, I honestly, it's an accident. It's just honestly find it out on the fly. Like, you really don't know what you can do until somebody tell you to do something new. So it's like it was a point where I was just like, since I was in the choir, I was just singing. I don't sing no more like that for I just rap. Like, I could do the melodies and I know how to catch melodies and keys and stuff like that. But like for real, people like, so you can rap? Yeah. So they be like, all right, spit something. I be like, at first I was nervous because my pen wasn't where it is right now. And my lyricism wasn't where it is right now. So I was nervous. Like, I ain't had the skills like I polished up right now. But then the more people ask me to do certain stuff, like yo, write something like this. Then I started being able to write something like that. Or they'd be like, rap about this. Then I started being able to rap about stuff like that. So it's like, the more I got challenged to do certain things, the more versatile I became. Like, it's like basketball. Like, if I step on the court, I'm a shooter. Then somebody was like, all right, work on being a facilitator. All right, so I go home, work on my game. I come back, I'm giving assists out. They're like, all right, you can pass the rock. Now go get some rebounds. I'm like, all right, I'm getting rebounds. Now I'm getting rebounds. Now I'm a triple threat. All right, the last thing you need to do is work on your inside. I'm like, all right, that's it. Which one did you do first, freestyle or writing? I freestyled. Most of my stuff, like when I was a young boy, most of my stuff was not written. Like, I would be like outside, like just recording myself, like on my voice record on my flip phone, like with the razor, like just like if I order something hot, I'd be sitting there like
with the razor.
Like
remember the razor though?
Because that was like my purest form. Like, because honestly, like when I write something, when you hear what I wrote, you getting how I felt in the moment I wrote it.
Right.
Like, when I freestyle something, you getting it in the moment where how I'm feeling right now. So it's like, that's why I love freestyling. Like a off the top like freestyle. Like, dudes that could do that, like that shit is a gift. Like, and I'm one of them that got
really
that gift.
Is,
but
bro.
Like,
that shit really is a gift.
But it's like I love both, but like freestyling came first because that's what. Then I just writing. The only reason I started writing was so that way I could remember what I was freestyling. For real. I was having all these thoughts, and I was like, all right, let me put them to the paper now.
No, man, I think that's dope, bro. Big. I think that's dope, bro. I started off probably the same way. I do a mix of the both. You know what I mean? I freestyle, try to remember them. You know what I mean? And then I go back and write it. But bro, man, that shit. Freestyling is definitely a gift, bro. That shit is challenging. It's not easy. Feel me? It's very, very challenging, bro. And I'm a writer. Shout out to the guy Zoo, the writer. Feel me? I'm a writer, bro. I write. I sit down and write all day. I don't even like freestyling, bro. I start freestyling. I freestyle for myself and say all types of crazy, and it'll be fire. Feel me? But once I go to do it in front of somebody, like it ain't gonna be it. It ain't where it's at. And that's probably just like you said. Like that was probably just my confidence level with freestyle. You know what I mean? It's like I'm just not comfortable with it. You know what I mean?
Thanks.
But yeah, man, once you do develop that comfortability, like it's definitely, I mean, it's a gift, bro. That shit is a gift, a talent, bro. Like that shit is not to be slept on at all, bro. At all. I gotta do, like, I mean, this is gonna be the third time I said this dude name this episode. I'm not gonna say his name no more. My guy John Baca and shit. I met him while I was in college out in Boca Raton, Florida and shit. I met this nigga at a drug class. And we both got caught on some shit. You know what I mean? And we both ended up at the drug class together and shit. Right? And I met him. It was just on the hump. Like, man, if you ever seen this nigga, bro, you wouldn't think he was a rapper. None of that shit. Like, you know what I mean? We went outside on break at the drug class to go smoke. Feel me? We ain't learned shit. We went on breaks to go down. I mean, I'm going downstairs. I'm like, man, I'm about to go smoke. And this nigga, I don't know if he heard me say it. Something happened. We ended up like, yo, you about to go smoke? Shit, me too. So we ended up just going to go smoke together and shit. You know, it's more fun when you got friends. We sit down and we just was talking just regular shit. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I told him, like, yeah, bro, I make music, X, Y, and Z. He's like, you make music? I got a group. And, bro, man, I got this nigga all over. If you go listen to This Is Just a Sample, my first mixtape that I dropped, he's all over it, bro. And almost every verse he spit on it was a freestyle. Feel me? Like, and, bro, I heard, bro, we was chilling out. He let me play some music for me. I'm like, all right, it's all right. You know what I mean? It's all right. Feel me? Didn't hit me with the, yo, you want to freestyle? Like, we go back and forth and shit. I shoot you a word. You know what I mean? And that's what we used to do. Like, back and forth. Niggas would pass us words, and me and this nigga just be going back and forth. Like, bro, this was my guy. He's like one of the only people I could spit hot freestyles with. It's weird as shit. Like, we be sitting, because it's just a vibe. It was always just a vibe for me and him. Like, and it just built my own confidence just being with this nigga. Like, this shit was weird. But on the freestyling tip, bro, like, this nigga was amazing. Like, I never, you know what I mean? I appreciate a nigga that can really freestyle.
Yeah, that shit is it's a gift. Like, what is, I write music and oh, all right, I got you. So,
oh wait, read it out loud.
I write my music. First time making music, but I'd be having people tell me if I freestyle more, it'll help my writing skills. Can you explain that more for me? All right, so what that mean, like, well, what it mean for me, because I did that, I got that too. I got that similar advice. Like, so the reason why freestyling is important is because you want to sharpen how fast your brain can, like, push out certain stuff. Like, so the more you freestyle, you're really training it's like training a muscle. Like, muscle memory, like. That's why, like, some artists, they could put out
same thing with singing. Same thing with singing. And your throat got muscles. Yeah. Feel me? It's muscle memory in your throat, in your vocal cords.
Even if you're like recording yourself, like, if you freestyling, like, just turn your phone on, turn your voice recorder on, and just, like, freestyle, like, find a new word, like, expand on it, like, get it, like me, when I started writing, I bought a thesaurus. And
I was about to say, I literally was about to say that. It's cool to have your dictionary and thesaurus on your phone, bro. Yeah. Period. I got both. I got B Dictionary, that's a thesaurus. All right, B Dictionary is an app. If anybody, I got B Dictionary, and then I got the dictionary app. Feel me? The dictionary app will send you a new word every day. Learn that motherfucker and put it in the verse. That's what I used to do.
Or just like take that word and freestyle about it. Start off with that word and just freestyle. And then like, eventually you gonna start being able to do that.
Okay, all right. Put that shit in the verse. See how easy it is or how hard it is. Feel me? And then once you put it in the verse, you're gonna be like, oh shit, it's other words. All right, how do I rhyme with it? Then you pull out your thesaurus if you ain't got nothing in your head.
Yeah, and it's gonna be uncomfortable. It's gonna be weird, but like that's the only way a muscle gonna grow is if you make it uncomfortable.
Exactly.
But do you feel like you your hottest now? Do you have? Well, I definitely have more room to grow. Like I wouldn't even say like, am I hotter than I've ever been? Yeah. Am I at my hottest? No. Like I'm still preheating if that's the case. Like I feel like I got a long way to go. Like I know it's levels. Like it might not be people that's on my level, but it's some people whose levels I'm not on yet. And until I catch them, I'm not at my hottest. Like I'm not stopping till the room is empty. And then I gotta find another room to go into. Like if you're the biggest fish in the pond, find another pond.
All right, we gotta wrap this up. I got my guy Zoo the writer coming on next. But before we wrap it up, I want to let you go ahead and talk to the audience about whatever you want to promote, anything that you got to say, whatever you're working on. You know what I mean? Go ahead, this shit time.
Facts. So I'm right now. If you don't follow me on IG, just get me on IG, Chris Royale 215 ChrisRoyale 215. It's the same on Twitter and TikTok. I'm across all platforms. Like if you go on my TikTok, I do a lot of challenges on there that I'm going to start moving over to my IG as well, so everybody can see them things. Right now, I've got a bunch of music that I got in the works, in the tuck. Like we just said before, I got some bangers in the chamber that's coming soon. I got some ciphers I'm hitting up soon. Hitting every open mic I can get to. Just getting my network up. That's my goal right now. Being visible, being seen, because I ain't been outside in a minute. So when you not outside for a minute, people forget that you can do what you do. So you got to remind them who you are. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just reminding the folks who forgot me who I am, and reaffirming the folks that never forgot who I was. So I'm just like, that's really all it is. Like, and if anybody wants work, I'm humble. Hit me up. Like, it ain't nothing to sharpen iron.
This nigga says send him the cash app.
Send him the cash app, son. Look, yo, like I said, send me that track, bro. You already know what it's hitting for. MysfitEaZy@gmail.com. Also, we trying to get this good tour popping off. I'm gonna send you a track because I ain't gonna take the track. I'm gonna send you a track for the mixtape, for the tape. You know what I mean?
Sure.
And make sure everybody following my guy Chris Royale. Follow them back. You know what I mean? And let's get some connections, some networking going. You feel me? Shout out to everybody on the live. All right, bro. I appreciate you for coming on, man. Stay in touch,
bro.
Man, for sure. Yo, bro. Like I said, man, I ain't gonna lie. I wanted to ask you about your students. Give us some background on that real quick on being a rapper and a teacher.
So being a rapper and a teacher is honestly the coolest thing you could be, dog. Like, because
it really is, bro.
Like when they know you can rap, like, cause they gonna tell you if you trash. Like they ain't gonna lie to you. Like if you trash, they gonna say it. Like, so like when honestly, that was like my handle. Like that's how my young boys started like gravitating to me. Like that was like our bond. Like we bonded over music. Like, and then like they became more teachable because they was like, oh, all right, we got something in common. Like, so then we could have more conversations. Like so now they start telling me about like their life, like letting me in what's going on with them. Like, and we had like that trust bond. Like, so like being a rapping teacher. Shout
out to Will Capo.
Shit I ever did, like cause the youngins they was honest with me. They would tell me like, yo, mister, like you that shit trash, like, or they'd be like, yo, like you tough as shit, you tough as shit, yo, like the youngins they gonna be honest, like they're the most honest critics in the world, so they always kept me on my P's and Q's. Like I would always let them hear stuff before I would even put it out. They'd be like, oh, all right, yeah, put that joint out, that's a good joint. Or they'd be like, no, keep that joint.
Yo, he got the best critics, bro. He got the best critics. Cause they ain't never gonna lie to this nigga. They don't have no reason to.
Thanks.
But yeah, man, I appreciate having you on, bro.
I appreciate being here, man. For real, this was thorough. I appreciated this.
Straight up. All right, man. I'm gonna pull you on soon for an artist takeover, probably in a week or two, a couple weeks.
All right, bet. Say that.
For sure. All right, bro.
All right, bro.
You already know. Be safe, bro.
So.